Step into the amazing sights with history and beauty. Trace back the origin of the ring to resting in the little quiet area of Hobbiton. There is no limit to the imagination, and everything around it just shows beauty. From the flora to the fauna and everything in between. The Kiwi Nation will most certainly keep you entertained for every single moment. Don't get overwhelmed though. We're here to show you the ins and outs for one of the most unique travel destinations. So ladies and gentlemen, buckle in your seatbelts. Our flight is ready for departure to New Zealand. Let's get you on the right track with, of course, key information. New Zealand is considered an island nation and is divided into two major landmasses, the North Island and the South Island, being surrounded by about 600 smaller islands. New Zealand itself is actually quite small, close to Japan in terms of landmass size, and it's home to over 4.5 million people, going by the nickname Kiwi, which came from the flightless bird, the kiwi, and is New Zealand's national symbol. Wellington is the country's capital city, with Auckland being the previous capital city, and actually has the title the City of Sails, due to the fact that Auckland has more boats than any other city in the world. Along with having lots of boats, New Zealand also has a lot of these furry friends. Sheep. There's about one person in every 7 sheep, which amounts to about 30 million sheep. While being home to these sheep, New Zealand has given itself pride as to being one of the top safest cities in the world for quite some time now. So while being an island nation, the progress New Zealand has shown is remarkable, being the first major nation to allow all citizens the right to vote regardless of their gender. New Zealand has 3 official languages, being English, Maori, and New Zealand Sign Language. But don't go out learning sign language just yet. We haven't even talked about what you can do here in the land of the Kiwis. Of course, we all want to know what exactly New Zealand has to offer. Don't worry, we're here for you. To start us off, if you're a fan of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, The Hobbit, and anything J.R.R. Tolkien has to offer, you definitely don't want to miss the Tongariro National Park, where you can trek the path and barren landscapes Frodo Baggins did to deliver the ring. And if you're lucky or meticulous, you'll be rewarded with a stunning view of Mount Ngaruho, or what Frodo called Mount Dew. Trekking the entire journey in Tongariro Alpine Crossing would take roughly 7 hours, and it includes lava fields, meadows, the Emerald Lakes is neon turquoise colored waters which is geothermally heated. But if you want to kick back and relax while being immersed in the heart of the Shire, definitely go and check out Hobbiton. Dive right into Middle Earth and discover how it felt like being a hobbit in the world of the Lord of the Rings. Located in Hamilton, Hobbiton offers an immersive experience while being relaxed and getting to know the ins and outs of hobbits. Along the coast lies the Meraki Boulders, mysterious beachfront stones formed from sea sediments over years and years. Within the Otago coast is the Waitomo Caves, where you can dive into this lost world, and it takes roughly half an hour, and you'll be able to see the amazing views of the Spegatites and gigantic flowstone formations. If you're after the adrenaline rush from New Zealand, then definitely head to the adventure capital of New Zealand, Queenstown, just snuggling in between the shores of Lake Wakatipu and the snowy peaks of the Remarkables. Queenstown is one of the country's top destinations for international travelers. The area offers bungee jumping, jet boating, whitewater rafting, paragliding, rock climbing, mountain biking, and downhill skiing as just some of the adrenaline-fueled activities to do in Queenstown. Travelers can even explore the gorgeous alpine scenery with an excellent network of hiking trails. Looking for a beach to relax and unwind? Then definitely check out the Abel Tasman coast. The beach line spans over 40 kilometers of golden sands with a tropical bushline and beautiful cliffs. The waters in the area are crystal clear and are inhabited by cute fur seals. Just be sure to be aware of the low tide timings. Auckland is New Zealand's largest city and the most populous Polynesian city in the world with over 1.6 million people. There are tons of activities to do here, ranging from blonde and black sand beaches rainforest hiking, amazing coasts to explore, smaller islands to visit, and even volcanoes surrounding the city you can hike to. It's one of the most perfect bases for day trips and adventures. If you want to be stunned by Auckland even further, you can go ahead and go up the 328-meter Sky Tower for breathtaking views across the city and hinterland. Similar to the Abel Tasman coast, if you're looking for a place to relax and enjoy the sand, then definitely look into the Bay of Islands, just north of Auckland. With more than 144 islands littering the bay, it makes for a perfect location for sailing and yaking. While being an amazing beach getaway, you can also do a bit of marine wildlife viewing because penguins, dolphins, whales, and marlins live in these fertile waters, which make it a popular sport fishing spot. You can also try a tour of Cape Brett and the famous rock formation called Hole in the Rock, and explore subtropical forests where kauri trees grow. If you're into history, culture, and the arts, then definitely look into visiting a marae, which is the meeting grounds for New Zealand's indigenous people, the Maori. Before you can enter the marae though, you'll need to take part in a formal welcoming ceremony called the Pariri to become one people to those of the marae. You can also watch a kapa haka performance by the Maori, where you can enjoy singing and war dances by the tribe. If you're a foodie and have a thing for Art Deco architecture, Napier is definitely your choice. The town was rebuilt in a Spanish mission style and Art Deco design after an earthquake destroyed Napier in 1931. You can take yourself on a tour to view a lot of the buildings that are embellished with Maori motifs. And along the Marine Parade seafront promenade has the town's famous statue from Maori mythology called the Pania of the Reef. For foodies, Napier is a haven with gourmet restaurants specializing in the use of fresh produce in the region with popular farmers markets in the area. Now that you're enticed by the beauty that is New Zealand, you want to know when is the right time to travel. And in all honesty, there is never a bad time to visit the Kiwis. Whether it's summer, spring, fall, or winter, most places in New Zealand receive majority sunlight year-round. And with the pride New Zealand has of very low levels of air pollution, the sunlight is just breathtaking. The North Islands have more subtropical weather, while the southernmost part of the South Island can be as cold as -10 degrees Celsius or 14 degrees Fahrenheit. New Zealand mainly lies close to the coast, which gives the country mild temperatures throughout the year. Summer runs from December to February, which is the best time to travel as holidays are in and weather is good. So outdoor activities like trekking, scenic viewing, tours, and even surfing along the coast with dolphins are a go-to standard. Autumn runs from March to May with unique breathtaking views you won't find anywhere else. Winter lasts from June to August, where the winter sports and activities like skiing and snowboarding are the go-to activities. Spring is from September till November, where you can enjoy amazing flower viewing and even viewing the snow-capped mountains. So now you're set on when you want to go, with what you want to do. The main question is, what are the common food choices made by the Kiwis? New Zealand's cuisine is influenced by Polynesian, Asian, and European influences, with the results being absolutely stunning. So an average weekday breakfast would be cereal, toast, and a drink like coffee, juice, or even milk. On the weekends, where we actually have time to prepare breakfast, they normally enjoy a full English breakfast with bacon, mushrooms, tomatoes, hash browns, scrambled eggs, and baked beans, which is typical in a traditional full English. For a quick snack midday, you can pick up hot, fresh hand pies that are usually filled with pork mince, cheese, eggs, and even sometimes steak. And with dinner coming around, you have quite the choice to make. From mutton, roast lamb, steak, and of course, fish and chips. Because New Zealand is a coastal nation, the amount of choices from amazing seafood you have are always on the table. From oysters, mussels, shellfish, king salmon, scallops, and whitebait. Definitely one of the best Kiwi delicacies. You're full and happy. Now you can make yourself even happier with dessert, so go ahead and grab a pavlova. A pavlova is a meringue-based dessert with a crisp, soft, fluffy inside usually topped with fruit and whipped cream. And what can you wash down all that amazing food with? Well, you can definitely grab a beer or ciders and call it a day. But New Zealand is known for its exquisite wines, where the country is praised for their Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Merlot blends, and Pinot Noirs, just to mention a few. Now you're set. Definitely a sight to behold and experiences to engrave in your memory book. These are just a few of the most amazing travel and tourist destinations the Kiwi nation has to offer. We hope this insight into New Zealand has been helpful and helped you plan out your vacation destination. Then go ahead and like the video, subscribe for more travel tips, guides, and the like. Until next time!